Hi there, how's it going? Are you good? Great. What I'm doing is I'm waiting for a delivery, and the delivery is one of these. See that there? That is a microphone. Why am I waiting for a microphone? Well, I'm not using a mic right now. Well, I am. I'm using the onboard microphone of this camera, which is in stereo, but I'm going to mix it to mono. It's a bit better that way, I think. In the previous video, I said that the input for this camera was broken, or I thought it was. It's not. It's this. This, I tested out on 4 other devices and it worked fine. But I try it in this camera and it doesn't work properly. The volume sort of ducks down and then it goes back up. I got a new camera, this one, tried it in this and it did the same thing. I tried another microphone in this camera and it was fine. So after all that, buying another camera, it's fine. It's this thing. So yeah, I'm using the onboard microphone and it should do for now. It can be a little noisy. You might be able to hear my voice reverbing all over the place. Reverberating all over the place even. And yeah, I should have that sorted pretty soon. Now, I'm not too sure what Peanut's going to do. He might join us, but what I'm going to do now is entertain Pancake. Hopefully.
파셀 어라이브드.
And here it is. So what I'm going to do is probably just leave the microphone off for a minute and maybe use it in the next video instead. What I'm going to do in this video though is I'm going to use this and this. It's been a while, but let's see if it works.
Surprise, mother.
I meant to do that. Right then, take 2. Okay, she keeps running away from it. That just missed the camera. And again. Alright, so I thought I'd come down here and try it. And here we go. Alright, well she's been a little different to the way she used to be. This is what I used to do. Slide it around on the floor. I'm going to try to put it inside there, where the duck is. I don't know if you even noticed the duck.
Surprise, mother.
That was close. Now she wants to play. Kind of surprised the batteries last as long as they do on this. Okay, well I think that's tangled up in the rope. Yeah, that's not good. What do we have here? Looks like we've got an old speaker cabinet with a hole in it. Alright, so what I'm going to do with this speaker cabinet is take it apart. You see, I've got a lot of junk, not in my trunk, outside this room. Well, not a lot, but you know, that, as well as another one, and something else, and a couple of other things. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to break it down because the black bins are going out tonight, and tomorrow they're collected. So if I can break that down, shove it in a bin, and maybe do the other one too, I will be pleased with myself. And here we have a bit of a close-up of the speaker box. So these two right here are tweeters. Apparently they're cheap, very cheap. So yeah, just thought I'd point that out. I've been told they're cheap, I haven't looked at the price, don't really care. Wow, that came out fairly straight. So what I'm going to do right here is take these two speakers out. Out comes the first one. Screw number 2. Wow, these are small screws. Originally, I got this box to mess around with it, and I think I've done quite a bit of messing around with it. Oh yeah, by the way, the audio being recorded, like I said earlier, it's in stereo, but I make it mono. But this is what it sounds like when it's in stereo from now. So I'm stood on the right hand side of the camera, and that's what it sounds like. Check this out. That's this going from right to left. So yeah, I usually make it mono because right now I'm on one side and that could get a little annoying. But the main thing about onboard microphones is how sensitive they can be. So, you know, if you start shouting, then it's probably going to start crying. Bad joke! Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cut these. You know, it's really nice not being attached to the camera via a microphone. Okay, so that's them two right there, and I'm just going to cut these wires off because we don't need them anymore, and I'm going to bin the box because I don't want it. I could repurpose it, make something out of it, like maybe a little shelf or something. A footstool, because when I'm at my desk, I like to chill. Right, so chop goes the wire cutter even, and the same for this. Right, so we got these two off, and now we can take this off my desk. Also, I'm not really too sure what I'm going to do with that, but I will do something with it at some point. Right, well I might as well take this off while I'm at it. Are you at it? You see how long these screws are? And out it comes. And these speakers actually don't sound too bad. Oh wow, I've got a keyboard in here. I guess I might as well take this off too. And out it comes. Actually, this doesn't even seal properly, so I'm not going to be using that. But the bin's going to enjoy it. Also, this terminal right here doesn't screw in. You've got to cut a hole the right size for it and then you bang it in. So that can stay there. And here we have another one of these. The cheap piece of sheet. So what I'm going to do with this is the same as what I did before. And blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but only on the weekend. What I meant to say was I'm going to take these out and I'm going to take this out. Now that actually seems to be in slightly better condition than the other one was. I mean, it is right now because the other one's dead. That right there, hot glue, because I accidentally put a screwdriver through it. Accidentally on purpose. Oh yeah, and there's also another speaker on the other side. There's also these on the corners of the box. There's 8 of them and they all have 4 screws each. I'll probably save the screws, but these things I'll throw away, and taking these off should make taking the box apart a little easier. So I'm not going to film all that. What I'm going to do is press play on my music. West Side Connection, anybody?
Sitting on the porch, in between legs with a big French braid in my head. Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to leave the big speaker alone for now, and we're going to take a look at this. Screws, let's undo the screws. This one is not coming out. And that is what that looks like. And there is the back of it. And now let's have a look at this one. Pretty much the same. Only this one doesn't open up at the back. Alright, so let's see how this one sounds. Not too sure if it was moving. Now, I'd love to burn it out with high frequencies, but I have a feeling that's going to be painful. I thought this was going to be a bit more fun. Quite clearly, it's pretty boring. I do apologise. Alright, there we go. Now I've got to zoom out with my camera, not my eyes. Ooh, let's try 100. Buzzy. Let's try 10. That is probably relaxing. And right here we have the thumbnail for the video. Now, I've never really been a fan of piezo style tweeters, so I'm not too sure what I want to do with that. But one thing for sure is I'm not going to be using it. So there's that fact for you. You can write that down if you want. Seems to be attached fairly well. Cool. Wasn't expecting that to happen. I mean, the crystal itself, well, that's kind of cool because when you bend it, it creates electricity. Other than that, not much else I can say about them. That's working. Alright, so here we are again, nearly 11 PM, still bored. What I want to do is I'm going to fly the drone over here somewhere, only this time I've got this. Although it's not actually a drone, it's something that I've forgotten the name of, so I'm calling it a drone. Alright. Anyway, let's begin, and this is what the audio sounds like when I use the onboard microphone. As you can hear, reverb. If you don't know what reverb is, Google. First flight. Alright, that was a fairly steady launch. Now, load it. Oh, for some reason the thing didn't come out of the gun properly. Nope. Didn't come out properly. That one didn't come out properly either. So far, I still haven't shot it. Hovering. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Wow. That was hovering by itself for quite a while, which made it easier. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be on camera. Yes. Hopefully, this is all in frame. Nope. See, that was close, but it didn't come out of the gun properly. I think the Pancake's been making too many speed holes in them. Alright, well that's enough of this. I'll be back. Stay tuned. And I've got to take that off her.